Cancer. Full horoscope for 2026. The year 2026 opens with an atmosphere that feels both mysterious and deeply promising for Cancer. It is a year of emotional rebirth, personal breakthroughs, and spiritual awakening. For many Cancers, the past few years brought lessons, unexpected challenges, and inner work that required patience and perseverance. But 2026 arrives with a different energy. Gentler, kinder, and more aligned with your heart's needs. This is a year where the universe gives back. You begin to feel supported again. You feel understood, guided, and ready to grow. Cancer steps into 2026 with a new level of emotional clarity and intuition that becomes your greatest source of strength throughout the year. More than any other sign, Cancer experiences 2026 as a year of emotional liberation. You are stepping out of the past, releasing old hurts, and making room for new joy, new love, and new possibilities. This is a year of healing. The deep, powerful kind that transforms your inner world and allows your outer world to flourish. Career and life purpose in 2026. Professionally, 2026 brings major turning points for Cancer. Many of you will find yourself stepping into roles that feel more fulfilling, more aligned, and more meaningful. If you've been feeling unappreciated or stuck in recent years, this is the year when everything begins to shift. Opportunities come in waves. New job offers, leadership roles, creative projects, collaborations, or the chance to turn a personal passion into a profession. You may finally gain the recognition you deserve for your dedication, intuition, and compassion. For some Cancers, this is the year you take a brave leap. Perhaps starting your own business, exploring a new career path, or returning to something you once loved. You may discover talents you've underestimated or ignored because life was too heavy in previous years. Financially, 2026 is steady and supportive. You're making smarter decisions, trusting your intuition more, and beginning to build long-term stability. For Cancers dealing with financial pressure or uncertainty, this year helps you heal those patterns and regain confidence. You're no longer surviving. You're building. Love and relationships. Love is one of the most transformative aspects of 2026 for Cancer. Your heart opens in a way it hasn't for a very long time. You feel more ready to trust, to connect deeply, and to let someone truly see you. For single Cancers, 2026 holds incredibly promising energy. You may meet someone who feels comfortable from the first moment. Someone whose presence feels safe, familiar, and emotionally supportive. This is not a superficial connection. It has the potential to become a soulmate-level relationship. Many Cancers will feel a pull toward a person who mirrors their emotional depth and understands their sensitivity. For Cancers already in relationships, the year brings healing, clarity, and tenderness. Communication becomes softer, more transparent, and more empathetic. Old wounds are addressed with understanding instead of defensiveness. This is a year for building emotional intimacy. The kind that strengthens the foundation of your partnership. If a relationship has been unstable or emotionally draining, 2026 may push you to evaluate whether it truly supports your growth. Cancer becomes less afraid of letting go and more willing to choose emotional peace. Overall, love in 2026 feels nurturing, grounded, and genuine. It grows at the right pace and in the right direction. Spirituality and emotional healing. This is where the heart of Cancer's 2026 journey lies. In emotional and spiritual evolution. The universe is guiding you through a year of healing that feels profound and transformative. You're learning to release the emotional baggage you've carried for too long. You're letting go of guilt, letting go of expectations, letting go of wounds that were never yours to keep. For the first time in years, you feel lighter. Many Cancers will experience spiritual awakening. Not necessarily in dramatic ways, but through gentle realizations, intuitive downloads, and moments of profound clarity. You might feel more connected to your dreams, more sensitive to energies, or more drawn to spiritual practices such as meditation, journaling, or nature rituals. You begin to understand yourself on a deeper level. You see your emotional patterns clearly and begin to rewrite them. The universe gives you the strength to break free from cycles that once controlled your life. You're stepping into emotional freedom. And this transformation becomes the foundation for all the blessings that follow. Health and well-being. Health improves as emotional healing accelerates. Cancer begins to feel more energized, more balanced, and more connected to their physical well-being. The stress that weighed heavily in previous years begins to dissolve. This year encourages Cancer to take a gentle, intuitive approach to health. Listening to your body, honoring your cycles, and giving yourself the rest you need. You may feel a strong desire to create healthier routines, improve sleep, or explore holistic healing methods. Your relationship with your body becomes kinder. You move away from self-criticism and into self-nurturing. You begin to understand that your emotional health and physical health are deeply connected. And nurturing one nurtures the other. Home, family, and emotional roots. Home is a sacred theme for Cancer, and in 2026 it becomes a place of renewal. Many Cancers may move, renovate, or redesign their space to create a feeling of peace and emotional security. You crave comfort, stability, and environments that support your growth. Family relationships also undergo transformation. Some wounds begin to heal. Some conflicts soften. You feel more supported by the people closest to you, or you begin to create a chosen family if your biological one has been complicated. 2026 encourages Cancer to build a foundation that feels emotionally safe. A home that reflects your inner world, a place where you can grow without fear. Luck, timing, and unexpected blessings. This year brings moments that feel divinely orchestrated. Just when you think something is lost, it reappears. Just when you feel unsure, the right opportunity shows up. Cancer experiences synchronicities, signs, and moments of perfect timing more than any other sign in 2026. Some of the biggest opportunities come unexpectedly. Through chance encounters, intuitive decisions, or situations that felt insignificant at first. Trust these moments. They are guiding you toward transformation. Your intuition is sharper than ever, and following it brings incredible results. In business, in relationships, in personal decisions. When something feels right in 2026, it is right. Long-term vision and life direction. By the second half of the year, Cancer begins to see the bigger picture of their life. You're not just reacting anymore. You're creating. The fog lifts, revealing a clear direction that feels natural and aligned. You begin making decisions with long-term stability in mind. Financial planning, emotional boundaries, career strategy, relationships built on trust and growth. Cancer becomes more confident in their choices, less afraid of the unknown, and more willing to take emotional risks. You're not the same person you were before. You're stronger, wiser, more intuitive, and more emotionally mature. By the end of 2026, many Cancers will look back and see it as the year everything changed. Quietly, gently, but profoundly. The overall message for Cancer in 2026. This is a year of emotional rebirth. A year of becoming whole again. A year of stepping into your strength with softness, compassion, and inner clarity. Cancer is moving into a chapter where the universe supports your healing, your dreams, and your ability to create a life that nourishes your soul. If the past years felt heavy, 2026 feels like a warm sunrise. You are awakening. Slowly, beautifully, powerfully. Everything you've been manifesting begins to take shape. Everything you've been yearning for begins to find its way to you. Cancer enters a new cycle. One defined by emotional freedom, meaningful connections, and a deep sense of purpose.